Welcome to another episode of my podcast on effective teamwork agility pills. Today we're going to talk about events in Kanban method. Daily briefing, also known as daily Kanban meeting. This short, concise meeting, usually lasting no more than 15 minutes, is the moment when the team synchronizes its activities and plans the current day. I remember how once in one of the teams I worked with, these meetings dragged on mercilessly. Instead of specific information, we heard long monologues about technical details. We introduced the rule 1 minute per person and the problem disappeared like a charm. The key is to focus on the flow, not on implementation details. Another important event is the replenishment meeting. This meeting, usually held once per iteration, e.g. a week or two, is used to plan work for the upcoming period. The team collectively analyzes the list of pending tasks, sets priorities, and decides what will be included in the implementation. This is the moment when we decide what to put on the production line. I remember a situation when the team stubbornly added too many tasks to the board, which led to overload and frustration. We introduced a WIP, work in progress, limit, i.e. a reduction in the number of tasks in progress, which significantly improved the flow and team morale. Delivery planning is a meeting where the team discusses what has been delivered since the last review and plans for the upcoming deliveries. It is an opportunity to celebrate successes and learn from possible failures. It is also a time to adjust plans based on customer feedback. I remember how after one of these meetings the team decided to change priorities, which turned out to be a bullseye and allowed for faster delivery of a key functionality. Risk review is a meeting where the team identifies and analyzes potential risks that may affect the implementation of the project. This proactive approach allows for early response to problems and minimizing their negative impact. I remember how, in one of the projects, thanks to regular risk reviews, we managed to avoid a serious delay by identifying and neutralizing a potential problem with integration with an external system. The last but equally important event is the operations review. This meeting is used to analyze the entire Kanban process. The team analyzes metrics such as task completion time, throughput, and the number of blocked tasks, and identifies areas for improvement. This is a moment for reflection and optimization of the entire system. I remember how, after one of these reviews, the team decided to reorganize the columns on the board, which significantly improved the visualization of the flow and made it easier to identify bottlenecks. The Kanban method, although often associated with a visual board, is actually a workflow management system based on several key principles and practices. One of the fundamental elements is events, sometimes called Kanban meetings, which set the rhythm of the team's work and allow for continuous improvement of the process. To make Kanban events effective, it is worth following a few rules. Meetings should be short and concise, focused on specific goals. Avoid long discussions and digressions. Each meeting should have a clearly defined purpose and agenda. Use the Kanban board as a central point of reference during meetings. Visualizing the workflow facilitates communication and identification of problems. Encourage all team members to actively participate and share their observations. During meetings, let's focus on the flow of work, not on the technical details of individual tasks. It is important that meetings take place regularly, according to a set schedule. Let's not treat the described events as a rigid scheme. Let's adapt them to the specifics of our team and project. Remember that Kanban is a journey, not a destination. Continuous improvement and adaptation to changing conditions are important. Alexander Koska Agile Institute